G'day everyone, and welcome to Griffinix Tabletop Miniatures. Welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who are new, please don't forget to subscribe! And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all content released here on this channel. Now, I really appreciate you doing that, and if you like it, don't forget to give it a like. That really helps us out. Thanks. Now on with the video. In this video, we're going to be checking out my Leagues of Votann Hearthkyn Warriors. Now there they are. Well, yes, they're mine, but no, these aren't the ones I really want to show off. This is just the box. Now, I loved the Leagues of Votann when they were released. I thought they were a fantastic addition, and I thought it very much about time that some squatty dudes came back. And I was also very impressed to see squats, actual squat models, coming from Necromunda's range as well, around the same time, which was really nice. But I thought, I like both lots of models. I think they look great. Is there a way I could perhaps put some of the squat models in with my Leagues of Votann models? I think there is. Let's check out what I did. And here we are. Now on the desk, obviously you can see right there in front a selection. Whoa, whoops. A selection of Leagues of Votann Hearthkyn Warriors. Now, if you look closely, you can see that some of them are a little different. Now, this one, as you can clearly see, is the like the sergeant sort of the squad. I can't remember what they called him. Off the top of my head. Now, each of these, again, like with most of my projects, are a work in progress, and I haven't completely painted them. I've gone further in some of the bits on here. Like, as you can see, like I'm missing coloration completely on the handle of the weapon. I think I was trying to decide what color I should do, and I think I was thinking maybe something similar to the mohawk bit I've put up on the top here from the Fire Slayer's range, kitbashed onto there. Yeah, I think he looks cool like that. Anyway, as you can see, he's basically, other than this bit up here, he is just a basic Votann dude. Right? Let's put him down. Let's pull this one up. Obviously, you can see I've got a lot more painting work to do on this one. But as you can see, he's been kitbashed from the squat model for Necromunda. And I think it makes him look quite good. Sorry, the camera's not quite focusing. There we are. I think that's quite cool. And what I've done for all of my squads, of which I have 6 squads, I believe. Yeah, a total of 60 of those troops. 5 in each squad are kitbashed from the squats, and the other 5 in each squad are built as you would expect Leagues of Votann miniatures to be. Now, this one, if you notice, has a admech. I can't remember the name of the unit, but it's a head from one of these units they have for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, I chose that because it's round and it was similar to the not too different in size to the heads that they come with, so that I could show an example of a squat model as an Ironkin. So this one is clearly, oh, he's got a bit of dust up on there. Notice that. Didn't quite get it off, but anyway, there we are. Yeah, to show off an Ironkin model in squatty sort of form. Now, I thought that would be cool, and I've kept that up. In each squad, you have, or I have, one Ironkin. As you can see in the squad behind, I have a regular Votann Ironkin. Now, I think they look pretty cool. I love the idea that they have these, I guess, artificial intelligent robots that help them out, that they treat as one of their own. I really do like that. Now, I chose these green and yellow colours because I wanted... Well, I don't have many armies that are green, put it that way. And I'm Australian, and so green and yellow, or green and gold, as we like to call it, are our national colours. And I thought, why not? Why not make my squatty Leagues of Votann in a sort of Australian sort of vibe, sort of thing. Anyway, this is the commander of the squad behind. Again, in this one's case, it's a squat, as you can see. And again, I've kitbashed it with some Fire Slayer bits. As you can see on this one too, there's quite a gap I've left behind there where I've glued this on. I need to fill that with some milliput. I probably should have done that before painting. But it doesn't matter. I can still get it in there and it should be fine. The bases, if you've noticed, have pretty standard crackle texture paint, which I'm pretty sure was the Martian one from Games Workshop. I've just painted over it and dry brushed and whatever, and ink washed. But you can see there's little craters, little rocky pieces here and there. Now that's just milliput, or milliput, with the hole being the central part of the craters, basically, like these bits, here and here and there and there. That's just the ends of various paintbrushes that I've got, just pushed into the surface. Now I just put a little bit of Vaseline on the end of the brush so that the milliput wasn't really sticking to the brush too much or leaving anything behind. And yeah, sorry that that's going out of focus again, but this dang thing. But yeah, you get the idea, right? It's very simple little craters, little rocks that I formed on each of the bases. Not just on the Hearthkyn, I've actually done that on all my Votann, just to carry on that theme. And I thought that it looked good, to be frank with you. And yeah. I wonder what you guys think out there, whether this is a cool idea, mixing the units together. In my mind, sake of saying, if anyone questions it, is that this particular league tries to bring in former Votann members and give them a new life within the league, which is what basically just an excuse to have them there. And obviously that won't work for everybody. Not everyone will think that that's worth doing or a good idea or whatever, but I don't mind. I'm doing it all for the rule of cool, remember? That's what it's all about for me. I like my armies to look cool, unique, and just be a little bit different to what everybody else might bring to the table. Now, another little thing I'll just mention now. My Leagues of Votann, they have been split up into 3 sections. Meaning this. This group follows this colour scheme pattern with the yellow, the light green, and then the dark green like cloth further under the armour. I have another squad, or 2 squads of these, basically painted up with the yellow on the main part of the armour with green stripes, light green stripes, and then or dark green stripes rather, with the light green cloth. And then I've got another one where it's yellow cloth, light green and dark green up on the shoulders. So it's each set of 2 squads are painted a little differently, just to show that there are different kin bands or whatever they're called within this particular league, and that they each represent the colours of their league in a slightly different way. Sort of like different regiments during the Napoleonics and things like that, where an army would overall sometimes have a particular palette that they use, or maybe it was a wide range of colour choices that they used depending on the unit type. And there was a bit of uniqueness throughout so that they could be more easily identified on the battlefield. And yeah, that's kind of what I've done with these. Now, obviously, I don't have the others here on the table so that you can see the other colours. But in time, I will make a video showing the rest. It's just they're even less painted than these. So I figured there wasn't much point bringing them out for the moment. But I might have an example of one. One example. Let's have a look. Okay. Not these ones aren't Hearthguard. I believe they are Iron here, and these are the Iron here champion looking dudes. Now, I've already got these up on the channel, but I'll show you an example again just so you understand what I'm talking about here. Now, this one, you can see, is in the color scheme that matches the ones behind. Now, I think it looks pretty cool. Again, kitbashed a bit. Some extra bits and pieces from the Auric Rune Master, or whatever he's called, for the Fire Slayers. An old Dwarden or dwarf from the old world sort of thing. Shield on there. Just some other little bits and bobs. But yeah, okay, you get the idea. This custom. Oh, actually, that was something I did. I customized the weapon as well, just for the rule of cool, because I've got 3 of these. This one's got the iron things on there, the iron gun things instead of the bolters, just for the sake of it. Obviously, I did that after it was already painted, so I'll have to go back in there and touch that up. But anyway, we'll put him aside. Over here. Now this one, also not finished being painted, but as you can see, it's the dark green with the yellow and the light green, rather than the light green being the main part of the armor. And he's got a kitbashed hammer, cool head, kitbashed from both the Caradron Overlords, Admiral head, I believe, and the Fire Slayer's Doom Seeker or something, I think he might have been, if memory serves. And again, part of the Endrin Master on the back there, and the little mechanical bird, which I thought was really cool. And I've put one of them up on him as well. I don't know if you can see that on that shoulder. I didn't point that out before. That's up there. All right, now we'll move this one up here. And then finally, the other example of how the color scheme is also represented on the table is this. The mostly yellow variant. Now, obviously, this doesn't usually come with the sword option. That's from the Carl. But I thought for the rule of cool, just so that they each have a different weapon, hammer, axe, sword. This one's got the standard gun, the bolt looking weapon on there. And this one, I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, I kitbashed it to have twin plasma instead, just so that it's a little bit different. And again, he also has his little mechanical bird from the Caradron Overlords. But this one's not mounted on the individual. It's mounted here beside him on the tactical rock. And obviously, the head, Fire Slayers again. I'm pretty sure this one's one of the head options you get for the rider on that big magma droth looking thing, whatever they're called. Yeah, I've got a few of those in my Fire Slayers army, so I had some spares and thought, let's use them here. And again, they've all got this shield, each painted a little differently. But yeah. So, if on the table, playing a game, I probably wouldn't have all three of them. I don't think you could in an army anyway. But I get to choose. You know, I could take one, this one because I want this weapon. This one because I want this weapon. Or this one because I want that weapon. Whatever. You know, just for the rule of cool. And, yeah, that's what it's all about for me. And I will eventually, like I say, when I finish painting up this force, there will be 3 colour schemes sort of equally distributed throughout the force, again comprising of the same 3 colours, so that it doesn't really confuse my opponents too much neither. They'll see that it's all one army. And yeah, can't wait to finish them off. As I've said, I'm a huge fan of the Leagues of Votann and of dwarves. You know, whether that be Lord of the Rings dwarves or Warhammer Old World, Age of Sigmar, etc. Yeah, even some of my friends call me a dwarf. Not that I'm super short, but I am hairy. And I have a bit of a beard, and I used to have very long hair as well. So, yeah, make of that what you will. What do you think? Do you think I've done a good job? Do you think these need a lot of work? Do you think, well, obviously they need work to be painted, but I mean, do you think I need to do a lot of work in working out how and why these units are here, like giving a reason to it, or can I just have them there? Yeah. Are you collecting Leagues of Votann? Do you like them, not like them? Whatever the case, let me know down in the comments below. Do you think that Games Workshop did a good job designing them? That'd be another question I'd like to ask, because I've noticed some people find the Leagues of Votann a bit hit and miss in their range. I think they look great, personally. I think they've hit the nail on the head, but, you know, it'd be interesting to know what you think. And, yeah, let's have a chat and find out what you think. Anyway, I'm just yammering on, going blah, 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 blah. And, yeah, that must be a bit annoying. So we'll end this video around about here. I thank you very much for coming and checking out the video today. And I hope that seeing some of these kitbashes and things here will give you some inspiration to get out there and do as they say, slay the grey, and do something unique, something cool, something fun, and enjoy your hobby and game. If you have any questions for me or for the channel or for what I like to do in the hobby, anything at all, please put that down in the comments below, and we can start having a conversation. And if you want to talk a little more, maybe share some inspirational images of our miniatures, our hobby, even our piles of shame, maybe our piles of opportunity, all of that fun stuff, I have a Discord. And I've started uploading a lot of my army's like miniatures. I've taken photos of them, and I've uploaded them on there. So if you'd like to check them out, feel free to do so. It should be up near the banner somewhere, I believe. Yeah, click the link and I'll love to see you over there. And again, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. That would really help. Again, I thank you for watching today. I'll catch you in the next one.